Hi, I'm Inga, and I'm the owner and acupuncturist here at Wisdom Ways Acupuncture. I wanted to introduce you to myself and my practice so you could get a feel for the types of things that I work with and how I use the medicine. So since 2008, when I opened this practice here in Fort Collins, I'd been practicing for a few years, and in that time realized that the people that I really the most like to work with were the ones that were dealing with pretty complex and complicated internal medical issues. So for the last several years, that's what I've really been specializing in treating. And the way that I describe it when people first come in for that first consultation, it's like you bring in a puzzle. And we go back to the treatment room and we just dump that out in front of us. And as we start talking about all your symptoms, each one of those is another piece of the puzzle that we're putting together. So we'll go through your entire body and ask about everything. How's your sleep? Do you feel more hot or more cold? Are your symptoms better in the winter, the summer, spring? Do you tend to have menstrual issues? Is your menstruation clotty? If you have headaches, what part of your head are they in? Describe the quality of the pain. All of those are another piece of the puzzle. And so what we end up with at the end is a picture. And what that picture is your diagnosis. From a Chinese perspective, we call it your underlying, your pattern of imbalance. So it's the root from which all of your symptoms come from. And so what I love the most about this medicine is that because we're treating holistically, because we're treating that underlying root, when we work with the spirit and the heart of how Chinese medicine is supposed to be practiced, which is the way that I do in my practice, then we're not just treating symptomatically. We're treating all your symptoms related to that root. So the best thing is, over the weeks and over the months, as you're working with somebody, not just one thing starts getting better, but everything one by one, you start seeing improvement. And that's how we know that the body is starting to come into balance, and balance is our definition of health from the Chinese medical perspective.